Hi guys, it's Tanisha and I'm back with another video. So this video is going to be nursing related. Sharing with you guys my new grad pay, what I got paid as a new grad. So I'm not going to have a copy of my paycheck stubs on here simply because that's just too much. But I'm going to tell you guys what I made as a new grad, what my shift differential was, where I worked, what population that I was taking care of. And yeah, so if you're interested in this video, please keep watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys go follow my Instagram, Nisha Marie. I'll have it linked down below. Make sure you go follow me. Make sure you leave a comment, girl. Give this video a thumbs up. Tell a friend to tell a friend, girl. Let's get this show on the road, okay? Here we go. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna give you all just a little bit of background. I'm a registered nurse. I went to a 4-year institute to obtain my BSN. I live in Houston, Texas, where I started in a residency program. A lot of you may have heard of it, a lot of you may be attending it, but it's called the STAR-N program. It is for new grad nurses. It is about a 2-year contract, sort of say, which you go through all kind of classes, simulations to get you prepared for when you get on the floor. So I signed my contract with Med-Surg Tele. At the time that I was working there, we had 4 to 5 patients. Patient population was mainly cardiac patients, but we did get a variety of things as far as heart failure, septic shock, DKA. We got all kinds of things, but they were more stable. They weren't sick enough to go to IMU or ICU. So we were Med-Surg Tele. We got around 4 to 5 patients. These patients were something else. But nonetheless, this is where I started off at. I'm kind of a firm believer in starting off at the bottom. That way you get a good solid experience and then working your way up to wherever you want to go. So for me, starting off in Med-Surg was okay for me. It was not like, oh my God, I had to go to ICU, I had to go wherever. I just wanted to get my foot in the door. I wanted to get my experience because I knew I wasn't gonna be there long. So did that STAR program, and my base pay was $27.78. That's how much I got paid for my first job. And I've asked around like other nurses, and a lot of nurses didn't even make that. Like they were making 22, 20, you know. So I kind of felt like, okay, 27 really isn't that bad, especially coming straight out of school. Like 27.78, girl, I'm balling. Can't nobody tell me nothing, okay? So I was making $27.78 an hour. We had to do 3 days a week, which is a total of 36 hours. So I did my 3 days a week. I worked nights. And because I worked nights, they had a shift differential. So what that means is you have your base pay, which is $27.78, plus $3 more because you're working night shift. So now I'm getting paid $30.78 because I work nights. Now if I was to pick up a shift in the daytime, I wouldn't get that $3 differential. It'll just be $27.78. But I never picked up on days. You would never catch me on days. Working on the floor. So yeah, so I basically got paid $30.78 as a new grad nurse. My checks would come up to anywhere between, my check would be anywhere around $1,800 and $1,900. I mean, every 2 weeks. So that was pretty good, you know. Weekends I was getting paid just $1 more, so it'd be $31.78 if I worked Saturday and Sunday. Friday was not necessarily considered a weekend. See, that's how they trick you right there. They don't be telling you the specifics. But Friday is not considered a weekend, only Saturday and Sunday, and you will get paid $1 more. There were a lot of times when they were short, and so they had us do like these bonuses. When you work overtime, you get paid time and a half. And overtime is anything over 36 hours. So I worked there for about a year. And it was just a real heavy floor. Like At first, like working as a new grad, you don't really realize, like, I felt like I was getting paid enough. But once I started getting on the floor and I started experiencing all these kinds of things, getting called out my name, getting cussed out at, family members doing this, trying to coordinate that with this, I'm like, we really don't get paid that much for all of the work that we do. We do not get paid that much. So anytime, you know, when I got hired and they told me my base pay, I was cool with it. Being a new grad, I'm taking whatever I can get. You know, being a new grad is kind of like you just kind of take what you can get. You don't have any experience. You don't really have anything to offer them right now. So it's kind of like you trying to negotiate more money just really doesn't make sense. And I was happy with $27 an hour because I was a CNA all throughout college. And when I was a CNA, I was getting paid. My base pay was $8 as a CNA. And this was like maybe 6 years ago. $8, I worked nights, so it was $2. So I was getting paid $10 an hour as a CNA in school. So this was like, baby, I'm rich. And I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable. I could be comfortable. So that was a blessing. And I stayed there for about 1.5 years, but you know, being a nurse, it really does wear and tear your body. We do not get paid enough for the work that we do. In the new hospital that I'm at, I really enjoy it now because we get so many incentives for like random things. So, and I'm getting paid way more than I was back then. So maybe I can do an updated, once I leave this job, I'll do an updated pay, I guess you could say. But yeah, like I literally feel blessed. I felt blessed when I had my first job. I was happy with it. I was getting paid. My bills were paid. I had money to go on trips. I had money to do whatever I wanted to do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was quick and straight to the point. I hope that you enjoyed. Like I said before, give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Let me know what other videos you guys would want to see. I'm gonna try to work on throwing these videos out. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Show some love there. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time. Bye, girl.